Good morning, afternoon actually, but that's alright, it's a Saturday. And I can smell gardens. I'm off down to the market. That's no big surprise really, is it? Coffee and a donut and then I'm on the road. My grandfather's been a bit sick the last few weeks and I've just heard that he's gotten a bit worse, so I'm going to get on the road soon. I wonder if I'm going to see Burundi around today with his iPod vlogging and the kids. I keep wondering whether I'll see them around the streets and stuff, and haven't yet. Apparently he's seen me from a moving car. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I'm sure we're not, but it seems like he and I are the only two Hobartians who have been having a go at the vlogging thing. One day I'm sure we'll run into each other, maybe at a gig. If you don't know who I'm talking about, I'll stick a link below. He's got a bunch of really cool songs, a bunch of originals and a bunch of covers, which are fantastic, and I think 4 vlogs now, so it's pretty cool. I'm getting a few looks now. It's funny, the more I do this, the less I care about talking to a camera, and it doesn't really worry me if people look at me funny, and it feels like it's more natural to talk to you. Yeah, that's cool actually. Going a bratwurst. Pork bratwurst with sauerkraut and mild German mustard and good old fashioned tomato sauce. Speaking of looks, I just got a really funny look from a lady then while I was doing this thing. Coffee's done. Not Wheezy Waiter style though. Just my style. Made by Stefan. He's really good at it. Hey, I've just uploaded the song Finding Homes. Uploading it, it's processing. And I'm just looking at the tag suggestions that YouTube has offered. One of the tags that's been suggested is Bolero. Where on earth does YouTube get Bolero from? Does anyone know how the YouTube tag suggesting algorithm works? I'm intrigued. Yes, so I'm on the road. On the road up to the northwest, and I just realised it was the annual toy run, which is there's some now. A crapload of motorcycles ride from Launceston all the way down to Hobart with toys and things to give to those who otherwise perhaps wouldn't have toys, not motorcycles, for Christmas. Yep. What an awesome machine that was. Now it's starting to feel like a road trip. Got some roots on the radio. There's a caravan in front of me. It's sunny. I'm not wearing sunglasses. I do have a full tank of gas. Check out these pooky clouds. Check out these rolling green hills. It's really green for the beginning of summer. Here comes the machine. There it is, heading back up to Launceston. Check out the rain over there. It's just, you can see it. I hope so. In case you're wondering what the music is I'm listening to, it's a mixtape, and actually a tape, a cassette, that a friend of mine in Sweden put together for me ages ago, like we're talking in the late 90s. Rolling into Campbelltown, and it looks like there's a storm a brewing. Check out the wind there, and then the dark clouds there and there. But there's sun over there. Ooh, that looks ominous. Ooh, sheep poo, $5. Nice. Yep, definitely a storm. So this is Campbelltown. I'm in the middle of the park here. There's the main road over behind me, and an old place called the Grange over there, which is used for a lot of government meetings where you've got people coming from Launceston in the north and Hobart in the south. Campbelltown's always been like a thoroughfare, like it's a town you have to go through to get from the south to the north. And the fact that there wasn't much going on here until they built some decent public toilets, which are over there. And because that meant people wanted to stop to have a break, a whole bunch of cafes and things popped up. I wonder if these businesses appreciate that fact. I think the only word to describe those clouds over there is filthy. And to my left, quite the contrast. Which means I think I've missed the storm. I just had a truck go past the opposite direction on this wet road at the moment, and I got showered in water. There's a motorbike rider up in front. They must have got drenched when that truck went past. Yep, I think they just got drenched. Wombi Bluff. I had a date up there once. Did I tell you that already? That sounds a bit weird. I went for a date hiking up Wombi Bluff. Right, I'm on the Bass Highway and I've just pulled over for a little surprise, and it's really warm. And check out that for a tumultuous cluster of clouds. That's not the surprise. Stand by. Okay, here's the surprise. Are you ready? Are you ready? Gratuitous mountain shot of the day. I could have also shown you that one. That's Mount Roland. Yeah, I don't want to go on about it, but it really feels like summer. Awesome. Woo! I just got the first glimpse of the sea. I'm excited. So the thing is, right, when you're driving from Hobart up to the northwest coast, there are a few points along the way that real milestones in the journey. The first big one is when you turn off the Midlands Highway, which is the north-south, onto the Bass Highway, which is from the north to the northwest. And that feels like, okay, right, we're on the road home, or home for me. Then the next big thing is, while you're on the Bass Highway, as we are right now, when you first get a glimpse of Bass Strait, then you feel, okay, we're nearly there, and you feel like you're in a new place. Bass Strait's the sea between Tasmania and the mainland of Australia. And so you really feel like, okay, we're definitely not in Hobart anymore. There's the spirit of Tasmania over there, can you see it? The whole of Tasmania's spirit embodied in a red and white ship, believe it or not. Ship with a P. You ready? Just over this hill. Nearly there. Oh, there it is! Bass Strait in all its glory. Here's Burnie, everybody, in all its glory, and there's a ship being tugged around or pushed around by a tugboat. And here we are coming up to the final milestone of coming home. Coming up over the hill, and there, just a glimpse, there's the dam. The dam, which is technically a dam, but it's more of a lake. So I've just got time to give you a quick tour. It's about 7:30 in the evening, so there's just a lingering bit of the sun. This is the dam. Continues on like an L shape around a corner down there. So I'm going to take a walk over to where that sun is there and give you a look. So I'm over at my grandfather's place. So there's the sunny bit I was pointing to. Wondering, got to navigate my way. Look, geez, rabbits. Heaps of them. I've got to try and navigate my way through this network of plovers. Listen out for squawks and see where I can go without causing plovers to get narky. Ooh, bright light. Right where the sun is where Mum's house is, under the sun. And that's the L shape. that's the round into the bit you couldn't see, and then here's the sunny bit I was pointing at. This is where I grew up, by the way, for the most part. We lived here from when I was about 8, maybe 9. I'll have to ask Mother. And yeah, lots of messing around on the water. Motorbikes along here, along the causeway, and there are tracks through the bush that go right back up. It's such a nice night. It's probably still mid-20s, calm, pretty much cloudless, pretty darn awesome. And if you're lucky, we may actually be able to find a platypus or two. There's Mum's house there, panning across my grandfather's house. There's a fish jumping over here, just jumped twice, catching insects. Makes me want to go and get the rod and a lure. Oh, there, did you see that? I need polarized sunglasses. I'm assuming they're trout. So I'm just walking through the orchard. Mostly apple trees, different varieties. There are some, so I'm just looking out for platypus. I did see a platypus up here before. Anyway, so the orchard. There are some cherry trees. Some of them aren't doing so well. Here's a cherry tree with some green cherries. But yeah, basically all this. And here's the veggie garden. Some spuds and some, is that onions? Must be onions. Yeah, wouldn't be garlic. Raspberries down the end. Strawberries in there. Oop. Oh, score. Banana passion fruit. Ah, blueberries. Wow, look at that. There's a heap on there. I don't know if you can see them all through the... Oh, I love blueberries. How awesome is that tractor? Just looks like it should have a name. Like Dougal. It's got two little eyes. Just needs a smiley face. It could wink at you. So, I think I'm going to say goodnight. Just spend the rest of the evening chilling and catching up with the mother, and probably go and visit my grandfather tomorrow morning if we can. Just enjoy being here. I hope you liked this mini tour. So that's me from the northwest coast of Tasmania. Good night.